Okay, buying a property to save on tax, part 2. So, I was watching this webinar the other night, and yes, even after 25 years in this industry, I still want to learn and still want to understand what the market is saying, what people are hearing, because it really becomes interesting when you're sitting down with clients and trying to understand their thinking and why they are saying what they are saying. So this webinar, great webinar, really well set up, beautiful professionalism, etc., etc., etc. You know, perfect setup. And it was really interesting because at the end, well, not at the end, during the webinar, it became really apparent that these two girls that were presenting this webinar had no friggin' idea how to invest in property. They spent the whole 45 minutes talking about, hey, if you work 5 days a week, you know, the first day you'll spend putting all the money, giving them all the money to the tax man. And even day 2, you'll give the money to the tax man. And then day 3, you've got your expenses, and then you've got a mortgage or rent you've got to pay. And really by the end of Thursday lunch, you haven't earned any money, you're paying it all out. Possibly Friday, you've got a little bit of money left over to spend on yourselves. And their whole setup was, what you should be doing is buying a property that's negatively geared, negative cash flow. And by doing that, you'll actually save on some tax, which means that you'll put a few more bucks in your pocket each week. Therefore, because you've got a few more bucks in your pocket each week, you'll have more money to spend at the end of the day. So, pretty counterintuitive when you think about it. I think about the company that actually ran this webinar and what they're actually talking about to people. They're not interested in actually helping people set themselves up for success in buying a successful and well strategized out investment portfolio. They're interested in just selling to whoever they can get their hands on, selling into the reason of buying a property which very possibly is a bit of a polished turd. Now I know that might be a bit rude, but very possibly a polished turd, which means it's not going to give the yield, it's not going to give the growth, it's not going to give the results that people want it to do, and definitely what I don't want it to do in terms of what we want to get for a client when they're actually investing in property. So yep, look, just like the people on the webinar, I was there once upon a time. And I know after 25 years in doing this, I've heard these stories over and over again of why you should be buying negative geared, why you should be doing this, why you should be doing that. They're forgetting about what the property needs to be doing in your portfolio. So buying a property because of the negative gearing, it's wrong, man. It's just absolutely wrong.